Hello everyone, my name is Matt. This is my very first YouTube video, and I've decided to make my very first YouTube video the Paqui 2022 One Chip Challenge. Now, the reason why I'm deciding to make this one my very favorite YouTube video is because I did the Paqui One Chip Challenge a year or two ago, but I didn't film it, and it was very anticlimactic for me. I'm not a professional eater, or I don't do professional spicy challenges or even spicy challenges on the regular, but I like spicy food. And I ate this in front of my family a couple of years ago on Christmas, and it was very anticlimactic because not a lot of my family had watched the videos, and when I ate it, I was just like, yeah, okay, that's spicy, but it's not really blowing my mind or anything. So I decided to film this one on Christmas of 2022. By the way, it is December 25th. Merry Christmas, everyone. And so I'm going to film this one and see if it's a big deal or not. I kind of have mixed feelings because I'm hoping it's not a big deal, but it might be. I have low-fat milk here, and I have a beer. Now, just so you know, I am lactose intolerant and I am gluten-free. So I'm only going to use these two beverages if I really need them. Okay? So let's get started. Okay. Paqui 2022 One Chip Challenge. What else does it say? Reaper pepper and scorpion pepper. Inside, one extremely spicy tortilla chip. All right. Here we go. I bought this a couple months ago, and it's been sitting in my pantry. I bought it at, a 7-Eleven, and it was like, I think $15, $16. There's some kind of instructions in the inside, and it says, One Chip Challenge 2022, a simple being, or it's you, a simple being who thinks they handle the surge of extreme heat versus one supercharged demon-powered by the most electrifying peppers on earth. Okay? Finally, what to expect. Made with Carolina Reaper pepper and scorpion pepper, this high voltage chip was created for shocking pleasure of the intense heat and pain. 1. Tongue takeover. 2. Shock the senses. 3. Surge of tears. 4. Jolt to the gut. And 5. Voltage overload. Voltage overload. I don't think this is electric powered, but here's the chip. It's in the little packet. It says, well, it doesn't say, but all the other YouTube videos that I've seen do this, people are using gloves. I don't have rubber gloves, but I'm going to use a paper towel to touch it. I'm going to try to get it all in one. Let's see. So a little bit of it broke off, but for the most part, we got it. So it's really dark, navy blue, aqua, teal. It smells not great. There's a tiny other piece here. Obviously, I'll eat this too, but I'm going to ask my wife to come push play on the timer, just so it's visible. I don't know if it's visible, but if you zoom in, you can make it visible.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. Down the hatch. Alright, so it's gross. It's super dry, powdery. The chip tastes like it's stale. Super crunchy. It's turning like dry pulp in my mouth, but fine so far. Famous last words, I'm sure. It's heating up. Still heating up. It's hot. All right, that's the first swallow. It's always a big step. It's hot. It's still getting hotter, but nothing crazy yet. Yeah, so sorry I'm getting text messages. But yeah, I mean it's getting hotter. Some of it's still stuck in my teeth. I mean, I don't like the hiccups. I wish that wasn't part of it, but that's not painful. As far as the spice goes, it's all right now still just concentrated to my actual mouth. None of it's in my throat or my stomach. Pray for my stomach later. But yeah, man, the hiccups. I don't like the hiccups. Ugh. Man, seriously, hiccups, no fun. But as far as the spice level goes, I've eaten spicier things, but it's really spicy. Definitely spicier than the first one I did. There's my tongue blue. Says it's supposed to turn your mouth blue. The hiccups are uncomfortable, but my eyes are watering. I'm not gonna lie, it's hot. But so far I'm disappointed. Thought it would really give me a run for my money here, and it's just not. So unless something changes in the next few minutes, which is totally possible, don't get me wrong, I'm trying not to be overconfident, but unless something changes in the next few minutes, I would say this one chip challenge is doable. Those people who are going crazy and pouring milk all over their heads and going to the hospital, I don't see it. Thought you had more, Paqui. I'm disappointed. Again, it's pretty hot. It's very hot. Don't get me wrong. It's very hot. But nothing unbearable. Nothing to write home about. Nothing to freak out about. It's hard to rate these types of things, but the hottest thing you've ever eaten is a 10, and like regular Mexican restaurant salsa being a 1. This is definitely like a 9, but again, I'm not worried. I feel confident that, I mean, maybe it hasn't peaked yet, I don't know, but I feel okay. My wife is telling me that there's 5 minutes left, and I don't know what the challenge is really, but I think it's 10 minutes before you can actually like have some liquid or whatever. And that's fine. I mean, do I want to have some liquid? Yeah, definitely. But I can take it. It's definitely hot now. It's now, I think it's the hottest thing I've ever eaten. My eyes are watering more now, and my nose is running. But it's not bad. Man, when I smile, my gums run along my teeth, and the inside of my mouth is really hot. But I mean, I still expected worse. I really did. I don't know. Is there anything else that is interesting on here? I'm not interesting. Okay, rules for the challenge. I'm sorry, I didn't read these rules. Prove it. Or number one, eat the entire chip. I did that. Number two, prove it. Show us your tongue. Is that blue? That's dumb. But yeah, it's blue. Number three, wait as long as possible before drinking or eating anything. I'm waiting. And then finally, post your reaction on social media with the hashtag One Chip Challenge and mention at Paqui Chips. It says face the reap. See? There's a warning on the back. Let's see what it says. Do not eat if you are sensitive to spicy foods, allergic to peppers, nightshades, or capsaicin, or are pregnant or have any medical conditions. Keep out of the reach of children. After touching a chip, wash your hands with soap. And do not touch your eyes or sensitive areas. Seek medical assistance should you experience difficulty breathing, fainting, or nausea. So far, so good. Again, it's hot, but I'm just going to say, Paqui, a little disappointed, especially given all the YouTube videos, people freaking out. I don't know what I'm going to title this YouTube video, but it's probably going to be like stupid one chip challenge, or one chip challenge is stupid. I don't know. I have no ideas. Like I said, this is my first YouTube video ever. And yeah, see, the spiciness is already tapering off. When I do that though, like rubbing the inside of my mouth along my teeth, really activates the oils or whatever on the insides of my cheeks and gums and stuff. So anyway, what else? Like I said, it's Christmas. It's December 25th. Hope everybody had a good day. Santa came here, obviously, and he delivered me a one chip challenge, even though I already told you I bought it 2 months ago. But anyway, that's all I got. I'm trying just to prolong this video so that you see that I'm not eating liquid or drinking liquid after the challenge for however long it is. What are we at? We started at 10 minutes. We got a minute and a half left. I don't think it's going to be a challenge for me to wait another minute and a half. So I know most YouTubers would say, watch the video all the way to the end. Got a special treat for those of you who do. I'm not going to say that because obviously no one's paying me for this video and I don't care how long you wait. So anyway, I think the verdict, the bottom line takeaway is, if you like spicy food, if you like really spicy food and eat it regularly like me, this one chip challenge is not a big deal. It's definitely really spicy, but it's not going to scare you or freak you out or make you go to the hospital or anything like that. So that's about all I got. What? You don't want to... What, Heather? My wife is making hand signals at me and I don't know what she's saying, but... How much time we got? 30 seconds. Can we hang on for another 30 seconds and try to make this video interesting for that much longer? Probably not. Anyway. Might speed this up at the end because it's all I got. You turn on.
You know, I say some words like, alright, I made it.
Alright, I made it 10 minutes. The spiciness has really kicked down where it was like a 9.5, almost a 10. It's now like a 6 or 7, like a pleasant 6 or 7, like when you're like at a Thai restaurant and you order 5 stars and it comes and it's like tasty. So that's where I am now. Before, it did get uncomfortable for a little bit, but no big deal. Hashtag NBD. That's all I got.